Tamil Nadu BJP's president Annamalai posted a tweet on 20th November. In that tweet, he said that Aavin's full cream milk, the orange packet of Aavin, has 4.79% of fat instead of the 6% as advertised in the packet. After seeing the tweet, we realized, okay, this is something that we also have to check and we have to find out what is the truth. So we also gave tests for Aavin milk. And in this video, we are going to see the results of that. This is YouTurn. I'm Ramasamy Jayaprakash. Aavin is a state-run dairy in Tamil Nadu and it sells milk in 4 variants. The blue packet, which is called Nice, it has 3% fat, and the green packet has 4.5% fat, and there is an orange pack that sells milk with 6% fat. And the fourth addition is Aavin's purple pack with 3.5% fat. The orange pack or the full cream milk, it is involved in the controversy created by BJP's Annamalai, and we wanted to find out how much percentage of fat is actually there in the packet. So we gave a test, and we gave the test to the exact same laboratory where Annamalai claims to have got his results. So we have given a test sample there, and in addition to that, we have also given 2 other test samples in 2 different labs. So in total, we have given 3 tests for this Aavin full cream milk that has 6% of fat. And when the results came, we found out that the orange pack that is promising 6% of fat indeed contained 6% of fat. But on what basis Annamalai is making these claims and how the test report that Annamalai shared is relevant, we don't know. How that is trustworthy, we don't know. Because looking at that test report, we find out that it is mentioned PET bottle. Aavin does not come in PET bottle, it comes in packs. And it does not also mention any name. We have no proof as to what this milk actually is because they have not mentioned the name. To be fair, the tests that we gave in the same lab, that also did not mention any name. We were given 2 glass containers and we had to pour the milk in that glass container. And once the glass container was poured with the milk that we took from Aavin pack, it was sealed and taken inside for tests. They said we will not give you results with the name mentioning or anything like that. We will just take it as a milk sample given by an individual, and when the results come out, we will give you accordingly. We will not mention Aavin's name at all. So for that matter only, we gave in 2 other different labs. And from those 2 labs, we got the same result where there is 6% of fat in this full cream milk. Going by these reports, which also includes the exact same lab where Annamalai has given, in addition to 2 other labs, it is very clear that there is no possibility of this having 4.79% of fat. But Annamalai is making these claims and we don't know why or how. And he has a track record of lying on various things. He has lied about many things and he has spread false information and misinformation many times in the past. Just go to YouTurn's website and if you type Annamalai in Tamil or in English, you will find out number of articles about him where he had spread misinformation. And given his track record, this has to be taken in that regard only. Apart from this, there is another controversy in Tamil Nadu regarding Aavin, and that is in relation to the removal or stopping of green packets that promise 4.5% of fat. So instead of that, the new purple pack has come out that is giving 3.5% of fat, but at the same rate. So this has raised a controversy, saying many people are criticizing it by saying that it is an indirect price rise because we get less for what we pay for. This is the criticism. But this issue did not start now. It actually started back in February. In February, many milk packets that came from Coimbatore Aavin's dairy were sold with 3.5% of fat instead of the 4.5 in the green pack, Green Magic. It was sold in the same pack but with a fine print on the side stating that this will have 1% less fat. We reached out to that dairy's manager and we found out from him that the milk that they are receiving back then, that contained very less amount of fat, and this is a very temporary measure for the next 2 to 3 weeks at that point of time. So after 2 to 3 weeks, this will be resolved and we'll go back to selling 4.5% of fat milk. So he also pointed out that due to the shortage of fat, they are forced to buy fat from Amul. So from Amul, they are buying fat and adding it to the milk in Aavin dairy and selling it to the public. So due to this shortage, they are giving out milk in 3.5% of fat because there is so much of cost addition involved by getting extra fat from Aavin and adding it to the milk. This was back in February and the issue was resolved shortly thereafter. But now it has come back again. Now again 3.5% of milk issue has come, but this time the green pack which sells with 4.5% of fat is said to be stopped completely. It is not going to come after some time. According to the communications from the government, the green packet is not going to come anymore. So people are agitated and people are asking why this indirect price rise. We pay the same 22 rupees, but now instead of 4.5% fat, we are going to get only 3.5. This is the question. And the dairy minister, Mano Tangaraj, he had come out with three clarifications. First is the amount of fat that the milk collected by Aavin is ranging around 3 to 4%. So when they average it out, it comes to 3.5%. Normally, when they sell the green packet, what they are doing is they are adding 1% extra from outside, buying outside from the market and adding this 1% extra and selling it to the public. What they are doing now is only this 1% addition, extra addition is removed. That is his first clarification. The second clarification is the doctors and nutritionists are suggesting 3.5% fat in milk is enough, because people already have so many ailments and so many diseases, and for a healthy person 3.5% of fat in milk is enough. There is no need for 4.5% of fat. That was the second reason provided by him. And the third reason is people demanded 3.5% fat milk. So these are the three reasons that the dairy minister is giving out for this particular move by the government. Irrespective of what the minister says, is it an indirect price rise? Yes, it is. But is it something limited only to Tamil Nadu? Of course not. This is something that is going on throughout India, and in many places the price rise has been going on for quite some time. And even in the case of Karnataka, 500 ml packs were reduced to 450 ml packs for the same price. This happened in March when BJP was ruling. And this was done due to the rise in input costs for the farmers and the procurement cost. All that increased the prices. So the state-run dairy in Karnataka was forced to raise price or do this instead. And after Congress came to power in May, they increased prices further. This is the kind of scenario in the neighboring state of Tamil Nadu. Even Amul has raised prices multiple times. Such is the scenario. Why this is happening is because several reports are suggesting that India is entering into a milk crisis. There is a milk crisis that is coming up, and India is not well prepared to handle it. There is a shortage of 5 to 6% of milk production, and due to that we are going to see price rise and inflation that comes along with it. In addition to this, there are many other reasons that have caused this demand for milk or the shortage of milk. And it all starts with COVID. During COVID, many farmers reduced the number of cows that they had. They reduced the size of their farms. So once they do that, many people were not finding it quite economical to have a larger farm. So they reduced the number of cattle that they owned. And the second reason is artificial insemination done during the COVID pandemic was down by an astounding amount of 17 million. What this translates into is a shortage of 2 to 3 million cows that give milk. The third reason is lumpy skin diseases that spread to cows throughout India. Throughout India, the cows were infected with this deadly disease, and it killed millions of cows, infecting millions more. What this done is, when it got infected to millions of cows that did not die, even that cow's ability to give out milk reduced considerably. So overall milk production has come down drastically due to the combination of these three factors, and now we are seeing a shortage of milk. And the worst part is, we are in the flush season. In flush season, the amount of milk that cows give out is actually higher by 30 to 35%. And it is followed by lean season. In a year, October to March is considered as flush season, and the lean season starts from April to September. So, in lean season, there is going to be a shortage of 30 to 35% of milk in general. That is by design. That is something that is happening all the time. That has been the norm always. Very soon there is going to be a sharp decline in the amount of milk that we are going to get, and this is going to further increase the demand, and this has a potential to further increase prices and also thereby increasing inflation. So coming back to Tamil Nadu, this is actually a price rise. The green packet that sold with 4.5% of milk is going to be replaced with the purple packet that is going to come with 3.5% of fat. So when it is sold at the same price, this is going to be viewed as an indirect price rise. Criticisms about this is fair. Criticisms about this by the public is fair. But when people are criticizing it and when people are criticizing the state government, people should also think that this is something that is going on throughout India, and they should also question the union government. They should also criticize the union government, because all this is going on from the pandemic, as we saw earlier. So the union government should have anticipated this problem to come, and they should have taken some kind of action. But we don't see anything, and we still are going to see the price rise, and we are going to be affected by this. Throughout India, no matter which part of India you are from, you are going to be affected by this one way or the other. So in that way, when you are going to criticize and question the state government, it is also equally important to question and criticize the union government also. Without doing that, we are not going to get any kind of accountability, because it should be a fair criticism, and this should be treated in a way that is quite holistic, not in bits and pieces. We should not approach this issue in bits and pieces. Thank you.